What if the peace you've been chasing your entire life was never missing? What if it was never outside you? And what if every search you've made, every prayer, every practice, every effort was actually pointing you back to something already present? We live in a time of unprecedented access, more information, more connection, more tools for self-improvement than any generation before us. And yet peace feels rarer than ever. The modern world offers endless distractions disguised as relief. A scroll to numb the mind, a purchase to feel complete, validation through likes, opinions, and approval, moments of calm that fade as quickly as they arrive. And beneath all of it, a silent restlessness remains. This is where the teachings of Joel Goldsmith cut through everything familiar and comfortable, not by offering another method, but by dismantling the very idea that peace is something to be achieved. Goldsmith spoke of living peace, not as a future state, not as a reward for spiritual effort, but as a realization, a recognition that peace is not found. It is revealed. He pointed to something profoundly simple, yet deeply misunderstood. I am, not the ego, not the personal identity, not the story of me. I am as the infinite presence of being itself, the divine consciousness that exists before thought, before effort, before striving. According to Goldsmith, the moment we seek peace, we've already assumed it is absent. And the moment we assume it is absent, we move away from its direct experience. Living peace begins when seeking ends. This is radical because it challenges almost everything we've been taught about spirituality. We're conditioned to believe growth comes through effort, discipline, practice, and accumulation. But Goldsmith revealed something unsettling to the mind. Peace is not created by practice. It is uncovered by surrender. When you stop trying to become peaceful, when you stop improving yourself into worthiness, when you stop asking life to change so you can finally be at ease, something extraordinary happens. The pressure to manage life dissolves. The need to control outcomes weakens. The inner dialogue that says, I'll be at peace when, begins to fall silent. Because the I that was striving was never the source of peace. The true I am does not struggle. It does not chase fulfillment. It does not depend on circumstances. It simply is. When this recognition dawns not intellectually, but experientially, external dependence loosens its grip. Approval loses its power. Fear no longer defines the future. Even uncertainty stops feeling threatening. Life continues. Challenges arise. But there is a stillness beneath the movement that remains untouched. This is living peace, not withdrawal from the world, but freedom within it. You no longer live from reaction. You live from presence. Goldsmith emphasized that this realization is not confined to meditation or sacred moments. It is lived while working, while relating, while facing conflict, loss, or uncertainty. You do not bring peace into life. You allow life to arise within peace. In a world filled with global instability, constant noise, and emotional overload, this truth becomes more relevant, not less. Because no external system can guarantee peace. No future condition can secure it. Only recognition can. And recognition happens now, not later, not after healing, not after becoming better, now. As the false seeker relaxes, as the inner demand to fix dissolves, what remains is the quiet authority of being itself. I am, not as a concept, not as a mantra, but as living awareness. And from this awareness, peace is no longer something you visit. It becomes the place you live from. If this resonates, not just in thought, but in stillness, stay with this space. Don't rush to understand it. Let it work quietly. If you feel called to explore this depth further, subscribe to this channel. These teachings are not about belief, they are about direct realization. And if you sense that something within you already knows this truth, sit with that knowing. Because the peace you are searching for may already be the awareness listening right now.